How to use Cortana as your virtual assistant in Windows. Cortana is a virtual assistant, similar to Amazon's Alexa and Apple's Siri, that is built into Windows 10. Using Cortana, you can ask it to look up information, schedule appointments, send emails, start applications, and much more. The best part is that you can also do all of this hands-free using voice commands so that you can work on other things and still have access to your Windows 10 computer. In this tutorial, we will show you how to use Cortana by typing commands that you wish her to execute. We will then show you how to make it so that Cortana responds to voice commands so that you can use it hands-free. Finally, we will provide information on how to configure Cortana and personalize your experience. In order to use Cortana, you need to launch it, which can be done using the Start menu, through various keyboard combinations, and by saying, "Hey Cortana," out loud. I have explained how to use each of these methods below. From here you can type commands such as "What is the weather?" "What time is it?" "Send an email to John," etc., and then press enter. Cortana will then execute them. For more information on how to use Cortana, please see this section. To make Cortana listen for a command, you can then simply speak the command you wish her to perform. To make it easier, you can also open Cortana by pressing the Windows key and the S key at the same time, Windows+S. This will cause the Cortana window to open and wait for you to type in a command. If you press the Windows+C keyboard combination, Cortana will open in a smaller Windows and sit there listening for you to speak a command via your computer's microphone. Cortana also has the ability to be entirely hands-free by speaking the command, "Hey Cortana." This will then open Cortana and wait for a command to be said using the microphone. This command is not enabled by default, so you will need to enable it first using these instructions. To use this feature, you will need to be near your Windows 10 computer and for it to have a microphone. If saying, "Hey Cortana," does not do anything on your computer, then you should make sure this feature is enabled using the instructions here. Now that we know how to start Cortana, let's learn how to use. When using Cortana, you can either type in commands or speak them. When using typed or voice command, Cortana will return the same information. But with voice command, Cortana will respond out loud using the computer's speakers. Examples of some of the commands you can execute are: "What time is it?" "Schedule an appointment." "Open bleepingcomputer.com." "Add butter to my grocery list." "How much is Windows 10?" "Open Word," etc. As you can see, you want to speak to Cortana in a natural way as if you are talking to a human being. Personally, I find executing commands with Cortana to be a better experience when doing so via voice rather than typing them. I will illustrate both methods below so that you can decide what method is better for you. Below is an example of how Cortana will schedule an appointment when you type it in. In the search field I typed "schedule conference call for Friday," and Cortana automatically filled in the information and asked me to confirm if I wish to add it to the calendar. Below is a video showing how you can use "Hey Cortana" to schedule an appointment and ask for the time. Cortana has a section called the Notebook, which is used to enable various features and to tell Cortana the types of things you are interested in. This includes your favorite places, the type of food you like, how you prefer to travel, and other information that allows Cortana to get to know you so that it can provide a personalized experience. Once you open the notebook, you can then click on each category to enable various features or input information that you wish Cortana to know about you. For example, if you open the Eat and Drink notebook, you can tell Cortana the type of cuisine you like and the ambience you prefer. This allows Cortana to tell you about new restaurants that she thinks you may enjoy. These notebooks are commonly updated as new Windows updates are released in order to continue providing you a more personal experience. Like Alexa, Cortana also has the ability to add third-party skills that extend Cortana's functionality. These skills include the ability to query popular services such as Dark Sky, Expedia, Spotify, and Nest. To see a complete list of skills, you can go to the and browse what's available. To install a skill, on the site linked to above, click on a skill and then click Try Now. Cortana will then ask your permission to install the skill. If you wish to use this skill, click on the Yes button to install it. As previously stated, you can configure Cortana so that it launches when you say, "Hey Cortana." By default, this feature is not enabled and you need to go into the Cortana settings and enable it. And type Cortana settings. When the search results appear, click on the Cortana and search settings option as shown below. To increase security, Twitter offers a feature called login verification, which is their version of two-step verification. With login verification enabled on an account, a user will not only need the password to log in, but will also require a code sent to your mobile number at the time of the login. Windows 10 includes a dark mode setting, otherwise known as a dark theme, that changes the colors used by Windows and some installed apps to darker colors. While dark mode was originally created so that Windows would display less light and thus would not disturb others who may be sleeping, many have found that they prefer to use a dark theme at all times as they find it easier on the eyes. If you enjoy Facebook and want to continue using it, there is a way you can restrict your personal data from being transmitted through the Facebook API to third-party companies and apps. This tutorial will provide information how to restrict your data from being used by third parties. This article will provide instructions on how you can change your password on Twitter. When using any online service, including Twitter, it is important to make sure you use a unique password at each site. This way, if your password is ever exposed, only that particular site is affected and your other sites are safe. If you use a computer, read the newspaper, or watch the news, you will know about computer viruses or other malware. These are those malicious programs that once they infect your machine will start causing havoc on your computer. What many people do not know is that there are many different types of infections that are categorized in the general category of malware. VMDR vulnerability management, detection and response, discover, assess, prioritize, and patch critical vulnerabilities in real time and across your global hybrid IT landscape, all from a single solution. Text source: bleepingcomputer.com.